Hi there, I'm Julie Zeff, founder of Vivid Living, and I coach working and busy moms to love themselves and their whole life as much as they love their kids. Happy September. Thanks for being here with me. I'm really excited that you're here. Today I'm going to talk to you about something called Infused Breathing. It's a really simple tool, but very powerful tool. One that I wish I had used a little bit earlier in this past month than I did, but I finally remembered it and was so happy when I did. This past month, we, right before the kids were starting school, moved into temp housing. We are in a 2-bedroom, teeny, cozy, fabulous apartment. I'm actually loving being so close and kind of on top of my kids. Like, it's really fun being all cozy together. And they're in one room. My husband and I have the other. And it's working out great. And I didn't want to leave our old home. I loved being in like a tree house. The trees were all around us. And now we're actually on top of the trees. We have a gorgeous view of like the city and the trees and a skyline. So it's really beautiful. I feel really lucky to be here. But there were a few days in there where I was frantic. I was all about packing and unpacking and moving and getting things in place before the kids started school, and I was like very driven, very focused, and not very conscious, and also, frankly, not so nice to be around. I was on a mission and not very aware of anything or anyone else around me. Feeling pretty overwhelmed inside. So eventually, I got conscious to that and took a breath and noticed that I was not breathing very much or very deeply, that my shoulders were so tight, that my jaw was tight, that I just was not liking who I was. I was not being that person, that mom, that wife, that friend that I wanted to be, that I am at my core. And so then I took a few more breaths. And this time, I could feel my whole body relax. And I could feel space open up in my heart, in my body, and in my life, just by that simple act of taking a deep, delicious breath. Now, I took it one step further, and I used this tool called the Infused Breath, where you take that breath, that really powerful breath, and that in itself can be so amazing. So if you just stop there and remember to take a conscious breath, fabulous, fantastic, celebrate that, that's wonderful. And then if you want a little bit more, you can amp it up and infuse it with an image. And in this case, I imagine myself at my best, being that mom that I want to be as my kids are starting school, as we're in our new place and all getting adjusted, just with my friends, with my husband. I imagine being that person that I am and wanted more of. And I fed it to myself, and then I was able to access that person. I was able to feel when I was there more, because I had just felt it in my body, and when I wasn't, and be able to make the choice to get right back there and be that person that I am and wanted more of in those moments. So you can practice infused breathing too. It's really, really powerful, and a great thing to practice if you go walking or work out, or when you're getting your blood pumping, or during a yoga class especially, even like really breathing in this infusion of an image of who you want to be, or it can be any image that makes you feel good or alive, or makes you feel like your best self, like you, that you want to be. It can be a picture of an animal, a special place, a special time in your life. It can be even a song or a mantra or words. It's any way that you want to infuse your breath. It's like adding in something extra, a little gift to your breath to amp it up a little bit more. And when you do it with exercise or when you're active, it actually helps to move it physically through your body and your cells more strongly, more fully. So that's not just your breath calmly moving it, but it's kind of like moving and pumping through your body. So this month I want to encourage you to use this infused breath. Practice it. See what it changes for you in your life. So you can come up with a few different images, or simply imagine what you want to feel that you may not be feeling in that moment. And imagine yourself feeling or being that person that you want to be, that you truly are, that you may not be in that moment. And breathe. Make a commitment to do this. You can do it at red lights. You can do it when you're in line for shopping, or waiting for your kids at carpool, or anytime laying in bed, in the shower. Those are some great times to do it. And if you have to make a decision, an important decision, or you feel stuck or aren't sure which way to turn, do some infused breathing, and it'll help you tap into your core, your truth, your strength, to help you access even more of your wisdom and who you are. So you get to infuse yourself and your life with anything you want, any images, any thoughts. So make them some good and delicious ones that feed you. So happy September. Practice some infused breathing. I'd love to hear how you use it and how it changes your body and your life this month and beyond. Much peace and love.